throughout your practice, remember to listen to your body. If your body is telling you that something does not feel good or back out of it, go ahead and do it. Come into some sort of child's pose, down dog, something, and then when you're ready, just get back right into the practice with us. But always, always, always listen to your body. It knows best. So go ahead and start grounding down. Find a seated position, honestly, on your mat, whatever feels good to you for today. I'm not going to go fully into Sukhasana today. I'm just not feeling it. But if you want to, go ahead. So start grounding down all the way from your tailbone to the crown of your head. Roll your shoulders down and back, away from your ears. Sit up nice and tall and open up your chest. Stack your head over your shoulders and your shoulders over your hips, so you're in one straight line. And just start noticing your breathing this morning. Are you breathing in through your nose or your mouth? Where are you sending your breath to? Your belly, your chest? Maybe you'd like to close down your eyes. Maybe you'd like to set an intention for the class. Start taking deep, deep belly breaths, sending the breath into the belly, expanding the diaphragm, opening up the lungs, lifting the chest, and then release. Open your mouth wide. Let it out. Let's do this a couple more times. Inhale. Deep, deep belly breaths, and then release. Let's do one more inhale. And release. Go ahead and return your breath to normal, but if you can maintain inhaling through your nose, please continue doing that. We're going to bring our hands to heart center to begin with, and we're going to interlace our fingers, and then we're going to expand the arms away from us, palms facing out. Hold here for just one breath, and then on your next inhale, take your arms up over your head. And then exhale, bring them back down. Arms are going to come back into the body. Switch the interlace by one. And same thing, push the hands away, palms facing out. Hold for one breath. And then inhale. And exhale. Go ahead and take your hands behind you and use your fingertips to help sit up nice and tall and start opening up the chest. And then just pinch the shoulder blades together towards the back. And take the gaze up towards the ceiling and start expanding in your chest and your throat. And then exhale, bring it back to center. Just a nice straight line. And then inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together and release. Bring it back to center. Let's do this one more time. Inhale. And release. And go ahead and bring your left hand to your right thigh and your right hand behind you. Lift the chest and then twist open so the whole body is turning towards the right side. Maybe you want to take a gaze behind you. Go ahead and unwind, and then we're going to switch. So our right hand is going to come to our left thigh, lift the chest, and then twist open to the left side. Maybe you want to take a gaze behind you over here. And then slowly come out of that. Let's be in a tabletop position. So we are going to come down or up to our hands and our knees. Our hands are going to be directly underneath our shoulders. And our knees are going to be directly underneath our hips, about hip distance apart. And we're going to take a couple cat-cows. So if you do need a blanket here to help pad the body, you can prop a blanket underneath your hands here to kind of decrease that angle in your wrist. You can take a blanket underneath your knees to help pad your knees from the ground. And if you're getting a toe cramp, just curl those toes under here. So let's take a couple cat-cows. We're going to inhale. We're going to drop the belly towards the mat. And we're going to look up towards the ceiling. And on the exhale, we're going to roll the shoulders up towards the ceiling, send the belly button to the spine, and the gaze to the inner thighs. And inhale and look up. And exhale, roll it out. And just take a couple breaths like this at your own pace. Whatever feels organic to your body for the morning. On your next inhale, go ahead and come to a neutral spine. And slowly start walking your hands towards the front of your mat, and then go ahead and lay all the way down on your mat. Your elbows are going to come directly underneath your shoulder blades, and you can adjust anything that might get pinched on the way down. And we're going to go into Sphinx pose here. So send your hands out in front of you. Fingers are spread nice and wide, and you're just going to take your gaze up towards the ceiling for Sphinx. Pressing down into the mat with the thighs and the feet. Legs still just at hips distance. And release. We're going to send our left arm out to a T. And go ahead and just lay on the chest and bring your forehead to the mat. And then to get a little bit deeper into this stretch, we're going to start lifting the right side of the body off the mat. So you can bring your hand to your shoulder close to your face. And then your right foot, you're just going to help lift that right side of your body up off the mat. You can stack your feet here, or if you'd like to send your right foot behind you, you're more than welcome to. If you need a block for your head, go ahead and grab it here. But if you're just right here in your stretch, this is fine. You can use your knee as like a little kickstand. I just want to start opening up our chest, opening up our shoulders today. And bring it back down to the mat. And then let's go back into a Sphinx one more time. So elbows underneath the shoulders, and then just take your gaze up towards the ceiling as you lift the chest. Send the belly into the mat and engage the thighs and the feet. And then release. We're going to extend the right arm out this time to a T. Forehead comes to the mat. And then use your left hand, the left side of your body, to help lift off the mat. Again, wherever you're at is okay. If you just want to kickstand here, that's fine. If you want to really open up into it, you can send your left leg behind you. And go ahead and come back down. One more time, let's go into that Sphinx pose. So send the elbows directly underneath the shoulders, hands out in front of you, spread the fingers wide, lift the chest, press into the mat. And release. We're going to go straight into a down dog. So you can either go into a tabletop or a straight plank. Lift the body, send the hips into the air. The feet are hip distance apart. Your heels are headed towards the mat, but they do not need to touch the mat. If you want to take a bend in your knees here, feel free to do so. Spread the fingertips wide and push into the mat with your fingertips. Broaden in the shoulders, sending the shoulders away from the ears, turning the elbows to the outside. Let's inhale. We're going to take a plank and lower all the way down into a baby cobra this time. So send the hands just slightly behind you and lift the chest. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. If you need to modify with the tabletop, again, go ahead. Exhale, either come into your baby cobra. Maybe you're ready for a full cobra. Maybe you want to take like a wide cobra. Send your hands out to the edge of the mat and lift the body off of the mat. Go ahead and exhale into down dog. And this time we are going to send our right foot all the way up into the air and into the hands. If you want to modify by just bringing them to the hands, you're more than welcome to. Crescent lunge. Drop the left knee, stack the right knee over the right ankle. Go ahead and lift the body up off the thighs. And we're going to send our hands behind us this time, interlacing our fingers. Realign your hips. Check in with your knee. Make sure you're not going over your toes. Nothing crazy here. Hold here. We're going to inhale. Open up the chest. Send the arms down the body. And then on your exhale, let's take a slight back bend, looking up towards the ceiling. Take a sip of air. Exhale, release. Go ahead and plant your left hand. Let's take a slight twist and then the right hand up towards the ceiling. And then send that right hand to the inside of the right foot. So we're in this awkward little lizard right here. If you want to go deeper into your lizard, you'd walk this right foot up to the corner of your mat. And you can come down to your forearms. This is a very intense stretch. So just listen, always listen to your body in this stretch. Try to keep your foot flat on the mat. I want to be like rolling open, although I do have like super wide hips or well, open hips, and they can go pretty far. You still want to protect your knee. All right, go ahead and send that right foot back to meet the left. And down dog. Left leg is going to go up and in between the hands. Crescent lunge on the left. Set yourself up. Drop that right knee. Stack the left knee over the left ankle. And hands are going to come behind us. Interlace the fingers. Open up the chest. Inhale. Open. Pinch the shoulder blades together. Exhale. Take a slight back bend, looking up towards the ceiling. Send the hands down your leg. Take one more sip of air. Exhale, release. Send the right hand down to the mat. Let's open up for a twist. Send the left arm all the way up to the ceiling. And then the left hand to the inner part of the left foot. Again, if you want to go into a deeper lizard here, you just walk this foot to the corner. Try to maintain your foot on the mat. Don't roll open to the side. You can come down to your forearms and enjoy this very intense stretch. Go ahead and send that left leg back to meet the right. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Hold it here, shake it out. look towards your hands. You can either hop, or if you want to walk your feet all the way up towards your hands, go ahead and do so. We're going to take a forward fold here. Just fold over your legs. You could take a bend in your knees. Maybe you want to wrap opposite hands to your shoulders. Let your head go. Slowly roll all the way up to the top of your mat. So very slow, like way too slow. All right, once you're here, let's come into Tadasana. So send your hands down by your side. Ground into the mat with all four corners of your feet. Lift up your toes, spread them wide, and set them back down. Open up the chest. Chin is parallel with the ground. Gaze is at the horizon. Inhale, arms are going to come up. Exhale, we're going to pick up the right foot and we're going to send it behind us to come into a warrior two. So the outside of the right foot is going to be parallel to the edge of the mat. The left knee is over the left ankle. Go ahead and bring the arms to a T so they're parallel with the ground, and check in with the body. Just stack everything here. Make sure you can see your left big toe. If you can't, push that knee out to the side. Gaze over your left front hand. Hold here. Stay strong in your warrior. Inhale. Take the fingertips all the way up and over behind the body for peaceful warrior. And then exhale back down into warrior two. This time we're going to do a little spin and come up on the ball of our back foot. And then we're going to take our hands behind you if you can, opening up the chest. So we're in a high lunge. And then slowly, ever so slowly, you might want blocks here. We're going to bring the forehead down to the knee for a humble warrior, sending the body to the inside of the left thigh. Again, if you need your blocks here, you can grab them. Maybe you just want to come up on the fingertips if you're having problems balancing here. Hold here. Feel the stretch going down your leg, and feel how strong you are in that left thigh. Slowly come back to the top. We're going to straighten the front leg. All 10 toes now pointing the same way. We're going to warrior two on the right side from here. So we're just now facing the opposite way. Set up in your warrior two. Check in with your knee. Your body is long and all in one straight line. Hands go out to the side and take your gaze to your right hand. Breathe here. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Sending that right arm up and over the body. Exhale, warrior two. And then come into your high lunge. So pivot onto that back ball of your foot. Hands come behind the back. Hold here in your high lunge. Exhale, lower the body down, bringing the head to the knee. The body is on the right side of the inner thigh. Hold here, use your blocks, your fingers. Maybe you got this. Slowly bring it back to the top. Plant both feet. Toes come all facing the same direction. Inhale. Arms come up. Exhale. Let's take a forward fold. Nice flat back all the way down. Let your head be the last thing that comes down. You can grab your ankles. You're going to bring your hands down to your mat, whatever feels good. And then we're going to walk our hands to that left foot. And then take your left foot back to meet your right. Down dog. Let's do it all over again. So start walking towards the top of your mat. We're going to go a little bit faster this time. Hands to your hips. Inhale, come all the way up. Tadasana. Hands down by your side. Settle in. Engage your core. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, send that left foot back. This time, warrior two. Take a breath. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, high lunge. Wrap the fingers. Exhale, humble warrior. Hold it here. Inhale, bring it back to the top. Exhale, straighten the leg. All 10 toes point the same direction. Exhale, warrior two on the left foot, back of the mat. Check in, set up. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, high lunge. Hands interlace behind you. Exhale, humble warrior. Inhale, bring it back to the top. Exhale, straighten the leg. All 10 toes point the same way. Forward fold, nice flat back all the way down. Hands come to the mat. Walk it to that right foot. That right foot goes back to meet the left. Down dog. This time, let's go into a child's pose. Drop to the knees. Big toes together. Knees to the edge of the mat. Go ahead and sit down on the mat. Sit down on your heels. Forehead comes to the mat. If you need your block to support the body or the forehead, go ahead and take it here. Go ahead and come back to the top. And we are going to send our feet out to whatever side to go ahead and come down to a seated position on our mat. And we're taking it all the way down. Go ahead. Bring the knees bent towards the body. And then just let your knees fall to the right side. Your arms can come to a T or they can be cactus. Feel the massage happening in the side body with all of your organs. Go ahead and bring the knees back up and down to the left. Again, your arms could be at a T or they can be at a cactus. Just let them fall where they fall. No reason to push them down. Just enjoy the stretch. Go ahead and bring it back to the top. Bring the knees into the chest to reset the spine and then send the legs out long. We're going to set up for Shavasana, and this is where I'm going to leave you today. So take your time in Shavasana. I'll be around when you come out to answer any questions. But start settling in. And thank yourself for showing up on your mat today. I thank you for letting me guide you through this practice. Remove all of the tension that's left in your body. Shoot it out your toes, shoot it out your fingers. Allow your belly to just breathe freely here. Feel your chest rise and lower with each breath. Relax your tongue in the back of your mouth. Let your eyes, your eyebrows, your forehead, your ears, let it all go. Let it relax. Take these next few minutes for yourself. Just be here with you. And you can rest here as long as you would like.